Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please be seated. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Drug Enforcement Administration's Basic Agent Class number 242. My name is Mike Barbuti, and I have the honor of serving as the Special Agent in charge for DEA's Office of Training. I'd like to extend a special welcome to all of the families and friends of our new special agents who are here with us today. I love seeing that we have so many young children and infants in the audience. It's completely understandable if they should get restless and vocal or start crying out. This is an exciting and emotional day for all of us. If that should occur, please don't feel the need to leave the auditorium. You are all part of the DEA family now, and we want all of you here to support your loved ones graduating today. I assure you that our new special agents have been trained to work in all kinds of conditions and environments, so crying babies won't slow them down one bit. Now, to honor our country and remember those serving in the military and law enforcement, please stand for the presentation of colors and the playing of the national anthem, and then please remain standing for the invocation by DEA Chaplain, Intelligence Research Specialist Robert Benson.
Let us pray. Creator of all things, we thank you for this day. We thank you as we celebrate the achievements of these new Drug Enforcement Administration special agents who have answered the call to pursue justice and righteousness. We thank you for the skills and the energies that they bring to their duties. Help them, be with them, as they steadfastly and courageously work to make our communities safer places to live. Serving as front-line examples, beacons, part of a larger plan. Soar with them in the heights of their accomplishments. Make your presence known. Walk with them. Provide insight. Protect them. Shield them from harm. Carry them, if necessary, in times of trouble. Direct them to the light when the light is difficult to see. Remind them of the importance of humility. Remind them of the necessity of their work. Bless them. Bless their families. Bless their homes, this nation, and our world. Creator of all things, we thank you for the opportunity to serve. Be our guide today and all days. Amen.
Please be seated. I'd like to extend a special thank you to Intelligence Research Specialist Benson and the Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard for their support of our program this morning. It is now my privilege to introduce our stage party here with us today. To my left are George Papadopoulos, Principal Deputy Administrator, Will Kimball, Acting Chief of Operations, Tim Flaherty, Acting Chief Inspector, Colonel Michael Brooks, Commanding Officer, Marine Corps Base Quantico, Wayne Jacobs, Acting Assistant Director, the FBI Training Division, and Mario LaJoy, BA 242 Class Coordinator. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our distinguished stage party. I'd like to extend a special thank you to Colonel Brooks of the United States Marine Corps and Acting Assistant Director Jacobs of the FBI for their continued support of DEA's training mission and all of our personnel stationed here in Quantico. We could not successfully conduct our training programs without your partnership. Thank you. I would also like to extend a special welcome to the family of Criminal Investigator Kevin Brosh of the Jefferson County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office, in whose memory BA 242 is dedicated. We are truly honored by your presence. I would also like to acknowledge and welcome Jefferson County, Arkansas Sheriff and former DEA Task Force Officer Lafayette Woods, Jr. Thank you so much for being here with us today. There are 3 individuals who are primarily responsible for guiding and mentoring the members of this class through all phases of their training. 18 weeks ago, these 3 special agents came to Quantico as class counselors, leaving behind their families and their duties to support the Office of Training and this class. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to introduce and acknowledge them. Special Agent Franklin Ginsbach from the Omaha Division Office. Special Agent Andrew Irwin from the Port St. Lucie Resident Office. And Special Agent Heather Williamson from the Grand Rapids District Office. You guys look like you're enjoying that wave a little too much. Very good. Nice. Thank you for everything you have done for BA 242 and our basic agent training program. I would also like to acknowledge and welcome retired Special Agent and former DEA Chief of Operations Greg Sharundolo, who is here today representing the Association of Federal Narcotics Agents. In just a few minutes, DEA Principal Deputy Administrator George Papadopoulos will present the graduates with their badges and credentials and remind them of their duty to enforce the drug laws of the United States of America. Members of Basic Agent Class 242 have been trained by exceptional instructors and are prepared to execute this mission. Throughout their 17 weeks here in Quantico, they receive training in various disciplines to include academics, physical fitness, practical applications, firearms, defensive tactics, and tactical operations training. At this time, Principal Deputy Administrator Papadopoulos will present 6 very special class awards related to these disciplines. The first award is for academic achievement. This award is presented to the individual who achieved the highest academic average at the conclusion of the basic agent training program. This individual excelled in such areas as drug identification, legal training, report writing, and general enforcement operations. With an overall average of 98%, the Academic Achievement Award is presented to Special Agent Logan Heinzel. Special Agent Heinzel received his Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration from the College of Charleston in Charleston, South Carolina. Special Agent Heinzel will be reporting to the Baton Rouge District Office. The next two awards, the Defensive Tactics and Tactical Training Proficiency Award and the Firearms Proficiency Award, are being presented to the same individual. The Defensive Tactics and Tactical Training Proficiency Award is presented to the individual who demonstrated the highest proficiency in defensive tactics, tactical operations, vehicle-involved arrest training, and other timed and recorded events conducted throughout the tactical training and defensive tactics periods of instruction. The Firearms Proficiency Award is presented to the individual who demonstrated the highest degree of proficiency in all phases of firearms training, including qualification, stress and decision firing, night firing, shoulder weapons, and top gun scores. With an overall defensive tactics and tactical training proficiency average of 99.6% and an overall firearms proficiency average of 95%, these two awards are being presented to Special Agent Matthew Sando. Special Agent Sando received his Bachelor of Arts degree in Criminal Justice from the University of Wyoming in Laramie, Wyoming. Special Agent Sando will be reporting to the Rocky Mountain Division Office. The fourth award is the Physical Fitness Achievement Award. This award is presented to the individual who obtained the overall highest average score on 2 physical task tests. With an overall average score of 28 out of 40, the Physical Fitness Achievement Award is presented to Special Agent Kyle Griffin. Special Agent Griffin received his Bachelor of Science degree in Business Management from Canisius College in Buffalo, New York. Special Agent Griffin will be reporting to the Buffalo District Office. The fifth award is the Practical Applications Achievement Award. This award is presented to the individual who achieved the highest degree of proficiency in the areas of undercover operations, surveillance, confidential source handling, case development, leadership, and teamwork. With an overall score of 97%, the Practical Applications Achievement Award is presented to Special Agent Megan Lynch. Special Agent Lynch received her Bachelor of Arts degree in Legal Studies and Criminology from the University of Denver in Denver, Colorado. Special Agent Lynch will be reporting to the Los Angeles Division Office. Our final award is presented to the Outstanding Student of Basic Agent Class 242. The Outstanding Student Award is based on academic achievement, physical ability, firearms proficiency, defensive tactics and tactical training, performance and field training exercises, enthusiasm, teamwork, and peer recognition. This award is presented to the individual who achieved the highest overall rating in these areas during the basic agent training program here in Quantico. This announcement is the first indication to the class of the individual selected for this award. The recipient has the option of choosing his or her first field division assignment. Ladies and gentlemen, The Outstanding Student Award is presented to Special Agent Matthew Sando. Special Agent Sando was previously introduced, and Special Agent Sando will be reporting to the Rocky Mountain Division Office, for now anyway. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Class Coordinator and retired Special Agent Mario LaJoy, a 25-year veteran of DEA, will now introduce the BA 242 class representative. As coordinator for this class, Mr. LaJoy is directly responsible for the performance of the class and the integrity of the training program. Please help me welcome Class Coordinator Mario LaJoy.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and the privilege of introducing the Basic Agent Class 242 class representative and graduation speaker. During the 10th week of training, I directed the class to select a member to represent them at this graduation ceremony. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the outstanding individual they chose, Special Agent Kyle Van Hecke. Special Agent Van Hecke earned his bachelor's degree from Baylor University and his master's of intelligence and security studies degree from Angelo State University. Special Agent Van Hecke is assigned to the Washington Division Office.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kyle Van Hecke, and on behalf of Basic Agent Class 242, I want to welcome the Principal Deputy Administrator, George Papadopoulos, FBI Acting Assistant Director, Wayne Jacobs, and United States Marine Corps Colonel Michael Brooks, and our other distinguished guests. Thank you all for being here this morning and celebrating with us. I would also like to extend a warm welcome to Jefferson County, Arkansas Sheriff Lafayette Woods, Jr., and to the family of Jefferson County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigator Kevin L. Brosh. The family members here, Justin and Elizabeth Brosh, Samantha and Jonathan Towner, Janine Brosh, Craig and Denise Brosh, Jody and Robert Boley. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being here. It has been an absolute honor getting to spend the morning with you all. Criminal Investigator Kevin L. Brosh was killed in the line of duty on July 24th, 1986, when the helicopter he was in crashed during a marijuana eradication mission. Throughout our time here in Quantico, Basic Agent Class 242 has trained in honor of the memory of Criminal Investigator Brosh. So the BA 242 Guidon, here next to me on stage, has served as a constant reminder of the sacrifice made by Criminal Investigator Brosh. And to quote some of his family members, his older brother Craig actually this morning, because he loved the law, he believed in the law. And so we will continue to honor him and all others who give their lives in service to this nation as we continue on in our own careers and our own service. To the members of the Brosh family here this morning, please know that the legacy of your loved one lives on in the hearts, in the minds, and the spirit of the members of BA 242, as well as the entire DEA family, which you are all members of. Speaking of family, I want to welcome our families, friends, loved ones here with us today. I can assure you I have had plenty of time to get to know my classmates in BA 242, and I can say with full confidence that you all mean everything to us. You all have sacrificed as much as we have over these past 17 weeks, in some cases, including my own, even more than we have. My own wife has been home without me for 17 weeks, taking care of our 4 small children, and I know there are many stories like mine represented in the room, so thank you. Thank you all for sacrificing so that we could be here and pursue our dreams of serving the American people. And finally, I would like to welcome all the DEA Training Academy instructors and staff, support staff, The journey to becoming a basic agent trainee, or a BAT, as we have been referred to these 17 weeks, is long and competitive, and we recognize that we didn't make it here alone. Each one of us had a recruiter to guide us through initial selection. We had human resource specialists who shouldered the burden of getting us in processed and making sure that we got paid every 2 weeks, along with the AUO. We had security staff faithfully watching over the facilities we were in and dealing with my classmates and I as we aggressively barged into each other's rooms and served late-night search warrants on one another. Cafeteria staff faithfully fueled an army of prospective agents and intelligence analysts and chemists. Instructors and mentors with a combined hundreds of years of experience sacrificed their evenings and even their weekends to provide us with an elite training experience. And most of all, thank you to our class coordinator, retired Special Agent LaJoy, and our class counselors, Special Agent Irwin, Special Agent Special Agent Williamson, and Special Agent Ginsbach. These agents have been here with us for the past 17 weeks, guiding us along. Thank you. Because of y'all's sacrifice, we are now ready to embark on our own journey as special agents. And standing here with my classmates in suits instead of our tactical gear, I can't help but reflect on the journey. Because 17 weeks ago, we arrived here wearing these same suits, only it was what we call day zero. And so day zero is our introduction to life here at the DEA Academy. So many of us came from prior military, prior law enforcement. We've been through different academies and training pipelines. And we were expecting a grueling exercise session to kick off our stay here in Quantico. But that didn't happen. The early days were about taking a group of individuals with different skills and backgrounds and turning them into one team engaged in one fight. Rest assured, those exercise sessions did come just after we had passed our PT test. And so as our class progressed, the challenges grew. Early mornings were for our workouts with Coach Dan, and our class would scream cadences and jodies all the way to and from the training venues that we lovingly refer to as the Bat Cave, well before the sun was up. And our mindset was that if we had to be awake, well, then probably everybody else should be awake as well. And so we were loud. And after morning workouts, we had defensive tactics, which, if you haven't caught on yet, is just another nice term for fighting each other. And so we would do that for a few hours. And after a quick change of gear, we were out on the firing range for the afternoon. I don't think any of us could ever forget 150 hours of shooting in the blistering heat, in the pouring rain, or whatever the weather had for us that day. And so these long days turned into long nights of studying as much law and policy, drug identification as we could fit into our fatigued brains, knowing that there was always a graded test of our skills right around the corner. And so this program continued to build on itself, and we all began to realize that we actually needed each other, because someone is always strong where another is weak. Fitness, law, defensive tactics, firearms, raids, surveillance. Someone always stepped up to help the others who needed assistance. And what I saw in my classmates was the embodiment of Romans 15:1. Now we who are strong ought to bear the weaknesses of those who are without strength and not just please ourselves. And I think this kind of selflessness is at the core of the law enforcement ethos. And so thank you, classmates, for showing me that. And to my classmates, I recognize that the task ahead of us is challenging. Fentanyl is now estimated to be the leading cause of death in the United States among adults age 18 to 45, right now. Last year, 109,000 Americans died of drug poisonings, and the majority of those deaths involved fentanyl and methamphetamine. And what's more, the most violent criminal organizations in the world are actively fighting to supply those drugs. I know that in a room this size, many of us have been touched by this epidemic. I know I have. Excuse me. I lost both of my parents. And the bottom line is that our nation is crying out for help. And I love that the mission of this agency is to target and to dismantle the most significant drug trafficking cartels in the world. And the men and the women of the DEA have chosen action over mere talk. And Basic Agent Class 242 is honored to be counted among them. Class, rise. BA 242!
One team, one fight!
Thank you.
Thank you, Special Agent Van Hekke. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce DEA Principal Deputy Administrator George Papadopoulos. Mr. Papadopoulos was appointed as DEA's Principal Deputy Administrator on July 4th, 2023. In that role, he serves as the Principal Assistant to the DEA Administrator and leads an agency of nearly 10,000 public servants who work in DEA's 334 offices across the globe. Mr. Papadopoulos most recently served as the agency's acting Chief of Operations and previously served as the agency's Deputy Chief of Operations. In those capacities, he oversaw all domestic and international enforcement and operational matters for DEA and was the primary advisor to the DEA's Chief of Operations on all international issues. Mr. Papadopoulos began his career with DEA in 1996 as a special agent in the Detroit Field Division. In 2004, he was deployed to Greece, where he was responsible for DEA activities and investigations throughout Greece, Northern Macedonia, and Romania. Upon his return to the United States, Mr. Papadopoulos was assigned to DEA's Special Operations Bilateral Investigations Unit. There, he focused on international drug trafficking organizations operating throughout the Western Hemisphere and later coordinated multinational and multi-jurisdictional operations throughout Mexico and Central America. He also served as the Assistant Special Agent in charge of the Bilateral Investigations Unit from 2015 to 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Principal Deputy Administrator George Papadopoulos.
Good morning and congratulations. Administrator Ann Milgram also sends her heartfelt congratulations and regrets for not being here today. She wishes you the best of luck as you start your careers with DEA. We're lucky to have her leading our great agency. I have seen firsthand how much she cares about our outstanding workforce and important mission. She is relentlessly focused on protecting our country from the deadly drug threats that are devastating communities from coast to coast. I'd like to thank Special Agent in Charge Mike Barbuti and all of the amazing training staff here at Quantico that helped prepare this next generation of special agents to succeed and excel. Your dedication and hard work is vital to our agency and greatly appreciated. I'd also like to acknowledge your class coordinator, retired Special Agent Mario LaJoy, and class counselors, Special Agents Franklin Ginsbach, Andrew Irwin, and Heather Williamson. The advice and guidance that you gave to all the basic agent trainees over the last 17 weeks helped get them here today, so thank you. I clearly remember sitting in this auditorium 27 years ago, filled with anticipation and excitement about starting my career with DEA. I couldn't wait to get out there to help, make a difference, and to help people. I also remember that without the love and support of my family and friends, I wouldn't have been there. So I'd like to recognize and thank all of the family members and friends who have helped and supported our soon-to-be special agents. You also share in this great accomplishment. I'd also like to thank the family of Kevin Brosh of the Jefferson County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office, who is here with us today. We're honored that you were able to be here. The DEA is a special and unique organization. We are a single mission agency charged with keeping America's communities safe from the dangerous and deadly drugs and associated violence. We're a small agency, but with a very deep talent pool, incredible partners that assist us with this important and challenging work. We work around the world and around the clock with local, state, federal, and international counterparts to investigate, infiltrate, disrupt, and eventually defeat the world's biggest and most violent drug trafficking networks that threaten our citizens and our country. Through these partnerships and the hard work of DEA personnel, we have arrested some of the world's most dangerous and violent drug traffickers, including the former leader of the Sinaloa cartel, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. We also investigate and bring to justice corrupt enablers that support and protect drug cartels, like the former president of Honduras, Juan Orlando Hernandez. To be sure, DEA has had incredible success in the past, but I'd like to turn to the present and to the future, which will soon include 23 new special agents. The drug threats facing America today are complex, challenging, and changing. They are also unprecedented. Last year, 110,000 people died from drug poisonings in the United States. That's one death every 5 minutes. That's more than 300 mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, and most tragically, children dying every day. Drug poisonings are the leading cause of death for people 18 to 45 in our country. More people in this age group die from drugs than from cancer, car accidents, or terrorism. Most of these deaths are caused by the deadliest drug threat our country has ever faced, fentanyl. Last year, DEA seized nearly 400 million deadly doses of fentanyl, more than enough to kill every American. To address this unprecedented threat and reduce these needless deaths, we need people that are ready and willing to meet the moment. People like our new DEA special agents. DEA's top operational priority and what you signed up for is to defeat the two cartels that are responsible for flooding the United States with fentanyl, the Sinaloa and Jalisco cartels. These cartels, which are based in Mexico, are global criminal enterprises. They have a presence in all 50 states and in more than 100 countries around the world. They buy precursor chemicals from China, manufacture fentanyl in Mexico, and distribute it in the United States. We've had some recent successes against these cartels. In April, we announced the results of an 18-month undercover investigation, Operation Royal Flush, which resulted in the indictment of 28 members of the Sinaloa cartel, including Chapo Guzman's sons. The indictment describes the cartel's entire network and supply chain, from China to Mexico to Main Street. During this investigation, which included 32 DEA offices around the world and operational activities in 10 countries, we seized more than 22 million deadly doses of fentanyl. In May, we announced the results of Operation Last Mile, which focused on the cartel's U.S. distributors. During this year-long effort, we arrested more than 3,300 people in the United States, seized more than $104 million in cash and assets, and took nearly 8,500 guns off the streets. Most importantly, we stopped more than 193 million deadly doses of fentanyl from entering U.S. communities. And in June, we announced the results of Operation Killer Chemicals, which focused on the precursor chemicals needed to manufacture fentanyl. We charged 8 Chinese nationals, and for the first time, 4 Chinese companies with conspiracy to manufacture and import fentanyl into the United States. These individuals and companies sold enough precursor chemicals to produce millions of deadly doses of fentanyl. Even though we've had these recent successes, there's more work to do. By being here today, by doing countless push-ups and sit-ups and running endless miles, by never quitting, and by always giving it your all, you have agreed to meet the moment. In the coming weeks, months, and years, you will gain a reputation through your actions on this job. I encourage you to learn from others and share what you learn. Those of you that keep learning and sharing will be successful. Those of you that volunteer for difficult assignments find creative ways to solve complex problems and succeed while working outside of your comfort zone will excel and become the agency's future leaders. Learning and sharing, volunteering for tough jobs, and solving complicated problems will help you be successful, but you will also need a good network of people that you can depend on and trust. You will certainly find those people at your new office, but your first network is right here, your classmates. As you start working your cases, you will eventually need someone to check an address or to follow up on a lead. If you're doing a multi-state surveillance, you will need help from another office. When this happens, you'll remember the people sitting next to you today, and that's who you will call. Keep in touch with your classmates. All of you shared a 17-week experience that you will be talking about forever. Some of you will become lifelong friends. As I'm sure you've already realized, DEA is a family, and we take care of each other always. When you walked through the doors of the training academy in April, you became part of the DEA family. There may be nearly 10,000 of us, but we're a close family. When one of us succeeds, we all succeed. When one of us fails, we all fail. When someone is down, the entire DEA family picks them up, stands behind them, and pushes them forward. In a few minutes, when you take your oath of office and receive your badge and credentials, your responsibilities to the DEA family will increase because your actions on and off the job will reflect on the entire organization and on our family. I challenge you to always do the right thing, to always act honorably, and to always remember why you became a DEA special agent. By taking your oath and accepting your badge and credentials, you will agree to save lives. You will agree to help make communities safer, and you will agree to meet the moment. DEA's obligations will also increase. Every other DEA employee across our country and around the world will have your back. The chief inspector has your back. The chief of operations has your back. I have your back, and the administrator has your back. When you report to your offices next week and throughout your career, please remember that DEA's work, your work, is impactful and makes a difference. It saves lives and makes communities safer. Thank you for accepting this challenge. Thank you for your service to our great nation. Thank you for meeting the moment. Congratulations, good luck, and please be safe.
Principal Deputy Administrator Papadopoulos, as the special agent in charge of the Office of Training for the Drug Enforcement Administration, I certify to you that the members of Basic Agent Class 242, here present, have successfully completed all of the requirements for graduation and have earned the right to be recognized as special agents of the Drug Enforcement Administration. Mr. Papadopoulos, I now respectfully request that you administer to them their oath of office.
Will the class please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I
Matthew Pitak. Isaiah Bauer.
Brittany Smith.
Ian Roxas. William Ramirez. Andrew Papaca.
Maria Jose Martinez.
Jordan Marmara. Matthew Lovato. Nathan Knight. Jose Huirache. Michael Hewitt. Rico Hamilton.
Nicole Gonzalez.
Juan Gill. David Coburn. Fernando Berga. Colton Vance. Logan Heinzel. Matthew Sando. Kyle Griffin.
Megan Lynch.
Kyle Van Hecky.
do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Will the class please assemble for the presentation of badges and credentials? The names of the graduates will be read by Unit Chief Mike Landry, the Academic Operations Unit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until all special agents have received their badge and credentials. Colton Benz, Yuma. Fernando Berga, Amarillo. David Coburn, Springfield. Juan Gill, Chicago. Nicole Gonzalez, Gainesville. Kyle Griffin, Buffalo. Enrico Hamilton, New Jersey. Michael Hewitt, Tucson. Jose Harache, Imperial County. Nathan Knight, St. Louis. Matthew Lopano, New York. Megan Lynch, Los Angeles. Jordan Marmaro, Philadelphia. Maria Jose Martinez, New York. Andrew Profaka, New Jersey. William Ramirez, El Paso. Ian Roxas, Tacoma. Matthew Sando, Rocky Mountain. Brittany Smith, Greensboro. Kyle Van Hecke, Washington. Choosing a career in law enforcement is not just choosing a particular career path, it is a calling. For some DEA employees, this desire to pursue a law enforcement career is nurtured and inspired by family members who have already answered the call. It is a long-standing tradition to allow new graduates to be presented their badge and credentials by their family members from DEA and our law enforcement partners. Retired United States Secret Service Special Agent Greg Enyart, father of Isaiah Bauer, Kansas City. Cherokee County, South Carolina Sheriff's Office Sergeant Cody Painter, brother of Logan Heinzel, Baton Rouge. Bentonville, Illinois Police Department Sergeant Michael Petak, father of Matthew Petak, Rocky Mountain. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for the newest special agents of the Drug Enforcement Administration.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the stage party will retire to the auditorium while we present a short video highlighting the nature of DEA's mission and some of the training BA 242 received while here at the DEA Academy.
Training. For the DEA, it's deliberately demanding, deliberately difficult, and intense. The training can be no other way, because the environments the recruits will work in are some of the most challenging in all of law enforcement. When successful DEA recruits complete their training, when they become DEA special agents, they're not only prepared to function effectively in that world, they're prepared to take their place in a long, proud, and honorable tradition of federal drug law enforcement that began in 1915 as an element of the Internal Revenue Service. Then, in 1973, all federal drug agencies were combined into a single, unified command, and the DEA was established. DEA has been the lead agency in the fight against drug trafficking organizations ever since. Since this fight began, the DEA has been training its recruits to engage in the fight efficiently, safely, and successfully. Little is more vital than the DEA's extraordinary efforts to train its own personnel. When these newly appointed special agents leave training, they will have the skills necessary to succeed in the fight against drug trafficking organizations worldwide. Welcome to the DEA Academy.
It's always kinda sunny out, and I don't wanna hurt no more. So I set my bar. I'm A-okay, I'm A-okay. You say it, but you just don't mean it. You're so insane, you're so insane. Shut up and just enjoy this feeling. Don't you love it, don't you love it? No, I ain't happy yet, but I'm way less sad. Don't you love it, don't you love it? No, I ain't happy yet, but I'm way less sad. But I'm way less sad. But I'm way less sad. I wake up and I'm not so mad at Twitter now. Living sucks, but it's sucking just a little now, and I don't wanna cry no more. So I set my bar. I'm A-okay, I'm A-okay. You say it, but you just don't mean it. You're so insane, you're so insane. Shut up and just enjoy this feeling. Don't you love it, don't you love it? No, I ain't happy yet, but I'm way less sad. Don't you love it, don't you love it? No, I ain't happy yet, but I'm way less sad. I may be wrong, I may be wrong. It's stupid, but it's all right. Don't you love it, don't you love it? No, I ain't happy yet, but I'm way less sad.
Wanna be an agent, you gotta do it my way.
Wanna be an agent, you gotta do it my way. Present this Guidon to BA 242 in memory of Jefferson County, Arkansas Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigator Kevin L. Brosh.
BA 242! I'm a basic agent trainee.
I'm a basic agent trainee.
And I'm rolling on down the line.
And I'm rolling on down the line.
Yeah, you better get out of my way now.
Oh, you better get out of my way now.
Before I roll right over you.
Before I roll right over you.
We are 242.
We are 242.
Ready, strike. Ready, strike. Ready, strike.
I keep swinging for the fences. It's like this hardest defenses. Against a passion that's pumping through my veins. Blood, sweat, tears, it's a calling. And if I can't walk, then I'm crawling. They might flicker, but they can't kill the flame. I can't quit, it's in my heart, it's on my lips. I can't stop me, I can't quit, it's in my heart. Yeah, I'm on it till the wheels fall.
Strobe him, strobe him.
Till the spotlight fades. I will lift you back. I will lift you back. Yes, to the ocean for the rest of my days.
Alright, give me your
Police, don't move! Hands on your face! Hands on your face!
It's your name I glorify. It's running deeper than the ocean. This ain't religion, it's devotion. 3, 6, 5, every minute, every day. So stretch me out like canvas. Ain't never gonna feel it free.
I got low windows. Bottom window.
I can't stop, I can't quit. It's in my heart, yeah. I'm on it till the wheels Until the walls crash in for the rest of my days. If you reach for that
Okay, so there's a new vehicle entering the set right now. The target is waving them over, showing them where to park. So they're driving along the northern edge of the parking garage, parking approximately 3 spaces west of the target vehicle.
Down the ramp toward the lower level, I just lost eyes on her. You can pick her up down there.
An unknown person exiting the vehicle right now.
Stand by, they're still in the vehicle, nobody's got it out yet. He's currently on his phone, and then every so often he keeps looking up. Hey Juan, he's walking towards you guys, make sure you get out of there. Now 10-4, I see him, he's just standing by on his phone, looking around. He's walking into the park right now.
Hey, what's up, Billy? Not much. Hey, I was wondering if we could meet up today. Do our normal deal, same as we did last time, 9-3.
Leave the parking lot, come out this way on Soaring Eagle, and then we'll take the UC back to the shelter shop.
Now there is a white truck in front of, or a white van in front of that shopping cart, so just park in the gym.
You're just gonna follow in trail here, head back to the back. And again, they'll be your front car coming back.
We have a route established to try and look for counter surveillance, just to try and boost them.
I know we want to go out there and arrest these bad guys.
We got 3 maybe all over there on surveillance for 2 targets.
Cops?
Please don't move! Don't move! Please don't move!
Passenger, put your hands on the window!
I got a weapon.
Hey, make sure there's no bricks taped back behind there.
BA 242! One team, one fight!
Special Agent Isaiah Bauer, St. Louis Division.
Special Agent Colton Benz, Phoenix Division.
Special Agent Fernando Berga, Dallas Division.
Special Agent David Coburn, New England Division.
Special Agent Juan Gil, Chicago Division.
Special Agent Nicole Marie Gonzalez, Miami Division.
Special Agent Kyle Griffin, New York Division.
Special Agent Enrico Hamilton, New Jersey Division.
Special Agent Logan Heinzel, New Orleans Division.
Special Agent Michael Hewitt, Phoenix Division.
Special Agent Jose Huirache, San Diego Division.
Special Agent Nathan Knight, St. Louis Division.
Special Agent Matthew Lopano, New York Division.
Special Agent Megan Lynch, Los Angeles Division.
Special Agent Jordan Marmaro, Philadelphia Division.
Special Agent Maria Jose Martinez, New York Division.
Special Agent Andrew Profaka, New Jersey Division.
Special Agent Matthew Pitak, Rocky Mountain Division.
Special Agent William Ramirez, El Paso Division.
Special Agent Ian Roxas, Seattle Division.
Special Agent Matthew Sando, Rocky Mountain Division.
Special Agent Brittany Smith, Atlanta Division.
Special Agent Kyle Van Hecke, Washington Division.
Special Agent Franklin Farrell Ginspaw, Counselor, Omaha Division.
Special Agent Andrew Irwin, Counselor, Miami Division.
Special Agent Heather Williamson, Counselor, Detroit Division.
Special Agent Mario LaJoy, Class Coordinator, BA 242. Well done, Team 242. At the beginning of this journey, I told you to listen to your instructors, trust them, and to never quit. You are now ready to begin the next chapter in your own personal story. Good luck and keep safe.
Special Agent Enrico Hamilton, New Jersey Division.
Stop laughing. All right.
That makes me laugh. Turn around. Am I looking at you or the camera? Okay.
Maria Jose Martinez. Nope. Special Agent. My bad. Whoops. Okay. Special Agent Maria Jose Martinez, New York Division.
Special Agent. Stop. Stop, all right? Cut it out. Can you have them face the wall? Because I'm...
Testing.
Yeah, do like a high pitch.
Really?
Do something really low.